Welcome to the CEOpeek, and today I have a great honor to host here in Kahuna. The CEO of Kahuna is Samir Patel. Hi, Samir.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thanks for having me. Kahuna is it's like you said, it's a cross-channel marketing platform. What Kahuna does is it allows consumer marketeers to make intelligent decisions and drive one-to-one personalization with every single consumer. The platform is designed to gather all of your gestures that you might make, things you like, things you don't like, things you browse, and within 5 seconds update your profile. And then it employs machine learning to figure out what's the right message, what's the right time, the right device, the right path across your journey. And it allows marketeers to stop treating you as a segment or a cohort, but as an audience of one. So I think you've got to be able to strip out complexity in how your organization works. You've got to take out complexity in how your products are built, how your products are messaged, how your products are sold. I think if that is a single thing that you can do, the single thing that you can do as a CEO, you will be amazed as to how people start to rally behind clarity. Even if they don't think it's the best idea, they will take clarity over best idea. Right? And I'm not saying I'm perfect at it, but it's something I'm extremely cognizant about. It's as important to be clear about what you're doing and what you're not doing. And I think sometimes the second one is more important. It gives people a lot more solace that we know how to make decisions and are willing to make some tough decisions and willing to walk away from stuff.
So the not-to-do list is actually more important than the to-do
list. It is. To me, it is, because I think in earlier stages of startups, you're still figuring out what to do. But it's easier to get to that answer by saying, the economics of that don't make sense. I think that there's a big channel that we can go after here, but from 2 years from now, I can see how this movie plays out. We're going to have terrible margins, and our customer acquisition costs are going to go up. You have to, it's easier for you to move things aside and narrow down the pool till you find the 2-3 things that work, and then you can just start running, right? So, and I think the team's looking for it. A lot of people here working really hard, the last thing they want to know is 90% of what they did not get used. When I took the role, I had a bunch of people that I knew, friends and people in my network who had been first-time CEOs. And they all said, you will fix many things once you get in the seat, but it will take you about 6 to 10 months before you truly understand how you want to build a remarkable, resilient company. And what they meant by that is, if you want to build a company that can last for 20 years or longer, it is not going to come in the first 3 months. And I laughed at them and I said, who in Silicon Valley has 6 months to go figure, 8 months to go figure this out? But they were absolutely right. You have to take all the layers out between you and the prospect and the customer and be very, very objective about the things that they say they like and the things that are difficult for them. Because it is very easy, it's human nature for you to stop listening to the things you don't want to hear and only listen to half the story. Absolutely. And most companies fail because of that, because they were not listening to the entire story. And usually it's the things that they don't like that will end up in them saying, I love your stuff, I just can't buy it right now. And you didn't listen. I think most leadership teams fail because you haven't paid. You've tried to hire the smartest people and the most effective people for the job, but you haven't really spent time thinking, how does this, by adding this one more player into the room, what happens to the dynamics of how fast we move and the kinds of decisions we make? And I think I will take emotional equilibrium. I will take an A- or a B+ person with emotional equilibrium that fits in there, because we can do amazing things together. If you've not had 67 years of experience in something and only had half of that, but if you can fit in that emotional band, you'll learn quickly. Most people got to where they did for the first 80% of their career because of their hard skills. And then suddenly when you get to a senior level, it's 90% soft. And so there's no correlation or no guarantee that because you got to the gates that you're going to, win the race, right, for the next innings. A book that influenced me is What They Don't Teach You at Harvard Business School. And he created an industry. The industry was sports people have represented, they have spokespeople and they have managers. That existed for movies, but it didn't exist for high-value athletes. And he created a program where he would be like, I'll manage the money side of your business, I'll get you the sponsorships, I'll get you this, I'll get you that. And he wrote a phenomenal book which has got about 50 lessons in them. Each is a paragraph long. on how to maneuver different situations, how to negotiate, how to talk. And when I was 17, this book was my MBA. And I've read it literally as recently. I've skimmed it. When I go on long flights, I'll take it every 2-3 years, and you can skim it in a day. And you will learn at least 5 or 6 things on how to get into the mud fight in the arena every day when you're getting mud thrown in your face and how to fight your way through it. It's a phenomenal book.
Samir, thank you so much for being with us today, and I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching another episode of the CEOpeek, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next one.
Thank you.